Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. So today I want to share with you one of my favorite noodle recipes. It's called the Gochujang Peanut Butter Noodles. It's packed with vegetable and so delicious. But first I would like to share with you what I got that day from my local grocer. So we've got some pak choy there, some kale. I really love them, especially when you bake them and become so crispy. Some blackberries and some orangey green bell pepper, some plums, some onion and a yellow bell pepper, a carrot, some avocados, and a broccoli. It looks really fresh on that day. And then some apples, they are royal gala I believe, and a bit more shallot. Pear, conference pear, I really love them. I think they're in season right now. So that's it. And the first thing I do is I boil the water and I'll heat up the pan. And because we use stainless steel, it takes a bit more time, so we need more patience. So on medium, I'll heat it for about 5 minutes, and then I'll add oil. I was using avocado oil and heat it a bit more, around like 5 minutes. And then when the water is boiled, I'll just add noodles. You can add whatever noodles you like. So that day I was using egg noodles particularly. I suggest undercooking them because you're gonna mix with the vegetable mixture later on, so I suggest you undercook it a little bit. So I'll cook it around 2 minutes at medium heat. So when the noodles are done, you can drain the water. So I was meant to save the water for cooking the vegetable later on, but I forgot. So we can forget about it. So when the pan is hot enough, I basically grated a block of tofu. And yes, you heard it right, I grate this tofu. But I promise you it's very tasty when tofu is done this way. According to Healthline, tofu is linked to a reduced risk of some cancers such as breast cancer. It also contains isoflavones, which may help reduce bone loss or increase the mineral density in bones. While the tofu is cooking, I just washed and chopped up some carrots. According to BBC Good Food, carrots may support cholesterol balance and heart health because they are rich in vitamin C and fiber. And by the way, there is no right or wrong way of cutting your vegetable. You can cut it however you like it. After cutting my carrots, I went back to my tofu and I keep stir frying it, and I also added some Himalayan salt. It's really good for your health, so I highly recommend it. So around a tablespoon or so. And then I also added some chili pepper powder. It's really tasty. I like it a little bit spicy. But if you don't like spicy food, you can just skip this step. Then I just keep mixing it. And then I've also prepared some pak choy. I basically just chop them and then I wash them. So it's very simple. And according to Healthline, pak choy provides a lot of health-promoting nutrients such as vitamin A, C, K, iron, calcium, zinc, and more. However, it's not recommended to eat pak choi raw because it contains an enzyme that breaks down the glucosinolates that these vegetables contain. And some of the breakdown products of glucosinolates may hinder your body from absorbing iodine, which is critical for thyroid function. And after that, I just put the cut and washed carrots and pak choi into boiling water just to soften them up. By the way, if you like your vegetable crunchy, you can skip this step. But I just like carrots and pak choi a bit softer, that's why I did it. And next, your tofu should be ready by now. And you can now put it on a plate. In the same pan, I added a bit more avocado oil. I kept the heat at around medium. And I would suggest letting it sit for a bit so that the pan is all warmed up. And then I just chopped up some onion. You can use any kinds of onions you like, but this time I used shallots. Once the pan is hot enough, you can add your chopped onions to the pan and saute it at around medium heat. While the onion is cooking on the pan, I cut up some broccoli. And by the way, according to Healthline, broccoli has a lot of health benefits. For example, it's packed with vitamins such as vitamin C, A, K, B9, and it's also proved to be antioxidizing and anti-inflammatory. So it's really nice. Also, special thanks to my boyfriend Sebastian. Thank you so much for filming this, and without you this video would not be made possible, so thank you. And then after that, I just keep sauteing the onion until they are soft. The onion is cooking. I made a sauce, so I first added a tablespoon of organic peanut butter to a bowl. And then I used this gochujang sauce. By the way, I didn't realize it's not focused, so I'll add a photo somewhere else. But yeah, this is really good because it doesn't contain any seed oil, and I use about a teaspoon of that. And then I also added a bit of water. I think both hot or cold will work. And then I also added some organic soy sauce. And all you have to do now is mix it up. And then I just transferred the cooked pak choi and carrots onto the pan. So now they're being fried with the shallots. On the other hand, I added the broccoli into the boiled water, and I normally cook it for about 3 minutes medium heat. And after that, I just added the noodles to the pak choi, carrots and onion mix, and I just keep mixing it until they are well combined. And finally, I just added the sauce to the pan. And all you have to do is just mix everything until they are well combined. And I wish you could smell it right now because it smells so tempting. And once it's done, you can turn off the heat and combine the noodles, the tofu and the broccoli, and you have a lovely dish. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope this will give you some inspirations. And I just want to say that I think every time you invest the time to get yourself some nice ingredients and cook yourself a nice meal is an investment to your health. So I hope you enjoyed it and have a good one.